diary session.
You big brother.
How are you today?
Well, I'm better than yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Oh, oh, big brother. Yesterday was really hectic. So what happened yesterday, I feel like it was a build-up from what has been happening last week. I don't know if you remember last week when we had our diary session, and I told you that I feel like there's a lot of like chit-chatting behind my back, and like my housemates have a lot to say behind my back and stuff like that. So it basically just got worse every day. And yesterday it got to a point where I just couldn't anymore. So I think the whole thing started because everyone knows that when we got to the house, when we first arrived to the house, I was close to Nana than anyone else. And as time went by, we just like drifted apart. It was okay. But then there was awkward silence between us. And then when we paired up and she paired with Tabang, and I go closer to Tabang, it became a whole situation. I don't know whether it was, like, I don't know what exactly happened to me and Nana. I don't know whether it's because of what happened between me and Black Boy when we were playing the game. And, yeah, and they have a thing. I don't know. But point is, yesterday she was saying some things about me which she has been saying behind my back, and then yesterday she was just saying some stuff even though it wasn't on my face. She was just talking about things and they were laughing about it, and I feel like they were trying to provoke me, and I've been feeling that they're kind of like bullying me and trying to push me. And because I've been quiet and not saying anything about it and just ignoring them, it got to the point where it did yesterday, where they disrespected me in my face. So when me and Tabang, we were going upstairs to play some cards, and Nana had a lot to say, and that includes earlier on from that moment. Like, she's been saying, like, I don't want to see you in front of anyone, F your friends, F this, F that person, you know what I mean? So I kept quiet. So when we were going upstairs, she was like, hey, Tabang, don't go there, where are you going, and stuff like that. She had a lot to say, and I kept quiet. But then she said something that provoked me. And I went downstairs to her. I was just going to ask her to say what she said on my face. Yeah, already, because as she was speaking, the whole group was just giggling. It was all fun and games. People were just giggling and stuff. So I just wanted to say that on my face. And as I was coming downstairs, I feel like people started like, people overreacted, and then it just turned to be something that it wasn't supposed to be. And then Jenny O jumped in. I knew that was going to happen, and I was prepared for that. So I kind of just lost control of my emotions, which I'm not proud of. But I'm kind of glad it happened, because I just couldn't anymore. I just couldn't handle how they were acting around me and the things they were saying behind my back. Talking about I have a strategy and I'm the reason why. I'm the reason why Tabana is up for nomination, which I don't understand for the life of me. So yeah, it was a huge chaos and a lot of emotions involved yesterday. I went to bed feeling I was really, really upset and angry at the same time. But I woke up today and I understood that it was a new day, and I'm just gonna show up and do my best.
And what did Nana say?
I haven't spoken to her. I think 2 days ago, Yemi told me that Nana wants to talk to me or was asking about me, but I feel like we had nothing to.
What did Nana say that provoked you yesterday?
Oh, yeah. He said something about she's gonna do something. Um, she's gonna do something to get certain people evicted, or she's gonna lose her things, or she was just saying a lot of things directed to me because Tabang was coming to me, basically. And yeah.
And what was the resolution?
I don't think there's a resolution. I don't think there's a resolution. I think once Big Brother called us, for a chat after the whole commotion, we were able to all come down and coexist. But I don't think there was a resolution because Tabang asked to speak with me earlier today, and I just feel like I don't feel like I want to do that because
let me see this.
of what happened yesterday.
I don't see it when I missed it. When I missed it,
both of them, I told Black Boy that actually, I really do feel like there should be a conversation between me and Jenny O and Nana. Because I feel like because they are in a group and I'm by myself, they feel like they can just do whatever they want and treat me however they want. I just want to set the record straight. I don't want no beef, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to be intimidated or bullied by anyone. So I think there should be something done about the situation.
And why does Nana think you are the reason Tabana was nominated?
I would honestly like to know what type of reasoning they had to conclude to that point. I don't think that was Nana's logic, to be honest with you, Big Brother. I feel like certain things were said, among the group, like someone said something to her and then just basically had an idea that, okay, being associated with Khosi would lead to nomination. And I don't understand how, because Tabang is really one of the brilliant guys in the house. He's young, but very smart and very, very fast, very athletic. So he's just like a whole package for the game. So I don't understand how someone who is so competitive and so good at everything they do, he's never even been close to tails. Like, he's really, and he just recently won, something. And then they're going to say, I'm the reason. I don't understand how it got to that, but I that's why I feel like it wasn't her own reasoning. I feel like, she was inspired by certain, maybe events or people.
Talk to Big Brother about yesterday's Head of House challenge.
Yeah, I was so disappointed. I didn't even get to play Big Brother. So I feel like Miracles, my partner, his head has been off the game. Like, and I blame myself. I partially blame myself because I know how he feels about me and my relationship with Yemi. And I see that my relationship with Tabang and Black Boy is sort of like a thing as well now. So like he asks questions about Tabang and Black Boy, so I see that's also now a problem. I do feel like he's distracted a little bit. He's not like the same person he was when we started the game. So yesterday, he opened the game and he did his best, but yeah, if it wasn't for Justin and Olivia being disqualified, we were going to be tails of the house, which is insane because we've always made top 3 in the Head of House challenges, and then suddenly yesterday we're literally at the bottom. So I think I need to make my changes. As once we survive this Sunday I really need to make some changes and be more considerate, for the sake of his performance. I really need, I think I should move different, because I know when I speak to him, I don't know how, but when I speak to Miracle a certain way, it just like gets him up and going and stuff like that. So yeah, I think we did so bad, but we're going to be here next week once we survive the nomination, the eviction, and we're going to do better on Monday.
And what is distracting your partner?
I would say it has to do with my actions, like I said, certain relationships I have at the house, but also he tends to be very outspoken with housemates, and then he gets treated a certain way, and I don't think he's used to that, because I don't think he's been in like confined environment like this where you can tell that people are feeling a certain way about you and stuff like that. So I think he's just gonna find his balance, and I'm gonna do better in terms of keeping him focused.
Talk to Big Brother about yesterday's nomination.
Big Brother, yesterday's nomination really came as a shock, because 7 pairs are up for nomination, or have been nominated and up for eviction, which was very scary. Only 2 people sat down, only 2 people were not nominated, and I think that brought a lot of frustration within the housemates, because we don't know what that means, and we understand the game is very unpredictable. But to be honest with you, Big Brother, I was not shocked at all that I was up for nomination, because I know that most people in this house don't want me here for some reason that I don't understand, because from the first day I came to this house, I told people that I just mind my own business and I stay in my lane. And I think that when you're that type of person who is comfortable with themselves and who they are and what they do, people get intimidated by that. Because I don't try to fit in with anyone, but I just do me, and certain people gravitate towards me, and I think then that creates some sort of, I don't know, scenario or picture in people's head. But I told Miracle that we are definitely going to be up. In fact, we knew from last week, we have to get head of house, because we're definitely going to be up for eviction. So when you called our name, Big Brother, I was not shocked. I was just like, I really don't mind being up for nomination every week, just to sit down until everyone in the house, especially everyone that doesn't want me here, understand that I'm here to stay. Because it seems like if I could go, it could make some people's life easier. But unfortunately, it's not up to them, and I'm gonna stay. So I can't wait to see their faces when we are saved again on Sunday. I cannot.
And who did you and your partner decide to nominate?
Oh, okay. It was Jenny Lee, and Black Lane.
Kindly tell Big Brother why.
Okay, with Jenny Lee, I could not, to be absolutely perfect, I could not wait to put them up for nomination, or I just couldn't wait, because they haven't been up. And to be honest with you, I really feel a certain way about Jenny. Or funny thing, sometimes I feel like the poor girl has no control over what happens with her. there was a last week when we were doing the wager taxes, she sort of like lost her cool. When I thought about it, I was like, wait a minute, maybe she's not a bad person. She just has, went through a lot, and I started like I started feeling sorry for her. But then certain things keep happening, and I'm like, wait a minute, nah, this girl is this type of person. And I really, really, really feel like she conspires against me and Miracle. And as much as, like, I don't know how I feel about Millie. I used to really like him. But now I don't know how I feel about him. So I feel like, yeah, it was time they're up for nomination. I couldn't wait to put them out. I'm not going to lie. Oh, and Black Lane. A black boy is really, really good, at the game. And Ipileng is just sort of like weird. I feel like she gives weird vibes that I don't really get her. And I feel like a lot of people are confused, like, okay, of her personality, is she really like shy, or is it some sort of like strategy to be like relatable? So I think we're all just trying to figure out like what's her story exactly, Yeah, and yeah, she just happens to be black boy. I like black boy, honestly. If it was by me, I wouldn't really put him up for nomination. But I know that me and my partner, we did talk about looking at people that we want to get rid of in terms of the competition as well, not just of the environment in the house, but the competition as well. So Black Boy, he's really amazing. Like, he's really good. So he kind of got it up.
And would you like to discuss anything else with Big Brother?
I just want to apologize for causing some havoc last night in Big Brother's house. I really had no intention to come across that way because I don't think anyone wants to be known for that or be remembered in that way. But I just felt like I had to stand up for myself and set some boundaries. And I know that I could have done it in a better way. It just got out of control, and I apologize.
Your diary session has come to an end.
Thank you, Big Brother.
You may now leave the diary room and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Oh.
Guys, I feel like I don't lie. You guys are lying.